Good morning, everyone. We are in the car. That means we're going somewhere. So anyways, guys, don't you think my eyebrow game is getting better? I think I'm getting better. I think at this point I'm getting a little tiny better, and they take less than 1 minute, both eyes. That's one thing that I like about it. I don't have to go through the stress. I don't have concealer. Some people are saying, no, get concealer for your eyes. I'm like, no, I don't need that. I kind of like no makeup life. Like, look, I can just like scratch my head and nothing will come out. I just love that look. I mean, not the look per se, but I've noticed that I can hug my husband, I can do a lot of things, and this is why I don't apply as much lipstick, because I can kiss my husband too. I don't have to worry about stuff. I love simplicity, you guys. Simplicity for me is the key. Anyways, guys, today we are actually on our way. I'm going to my doctor's appointment, 32 weeks appointment. What's my name? And this pregnancy is not as hard. The only thing that is hard on is my hip. My hip, there are days when it's good, and yesterday it bothered me so much. My right hip, it was so painful, but otherwise everything is going well. So I'm hoping I'm gonna hear some good news. I mean, we'll chat as this vlog goes on, but I wanted to make an intro. Sam, say hi. Hi. Hi, my baby Caleb.
Hi, mommy.
Hi, my baby Joshua. I was waiting for that. If I call someone by name, the other one wants me to repeat the same process. Everything is done twice here, honey. And tell them about when I asked my boys to get me a what about it. If I ask one of the boys,
they have to get it 3 times.
Yeah. One will go back to put it where it was to go and get it, and then it's a drama. It's a disaster. When I ask for my water bottle, if I want it so bad that I want to drink water right away, I have to make sure that I whisper in their ear, because if one hears, the other one is gonna be saying, "Oh, it's my turn," and they have to take it back, bring it back, and they have to do it 3 times. It's always funny. I mean, having children, there's no such thing as a dull moment. What is it, baby?
You change.
Okay, it's okay. That's a fast train. So I just got back from my appointment.
Okay.
And tell them how. Okay, you don't know that. So my appointment took like 1 minute. They just check the belly to see if it's measuring well. It's measuring perfectly. My weight is lower last time compared to last time, so that means I'm doing good. If you are new here, I failed my 1-hour glucose test. And at that time, I knew that it was time to really change my lifestyle. So I've been changing my lifestyle, really trying to make sure that I eat nutritious food. So my weight is going down slowly. So yeah. Anyways, my husband left with the kids. I've been waiting for them for longer than my appointment. So where do you guys go to leave me?
We went on a 10-minute walk.
10 minutes walk. Where did you go?
Just went around the parking lot behind the building. Then there's a hill.
Yeah.
That goes down. They had races on the hill.
Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Michael would run halfway down, and he'd turn around, come back, and he'd say, "I'm the winner."
I'm the winner. He's always the winner. Even in his time, Michael is like, Michael, are you the winner, baby?
Yes.
Yes. Are you tired?
Yes.
You gonna go home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you, Joshua?
So Joshua, how are you doing?
No, you got password.
You wanna go to Botswana? Okay, if you want to go to Botswana, raise up your hand. Whoa! Do you guys want to go to Botswana?
Yeah.
Let mommy give birth first, okay? After mommy has a baby, and then the baby grows up a little to like 3 to 5 months, then my husband has to plan a trip for us to go to Botswana, okay? We're gonna be seeing grandma, we're gonna be seeing Jerry, we're gonna be seeing Joshua. Right now mommy cannot go because she has to have a baby first.
We got a fast black car.
We cannot go with black car to Botswana. We have to take an airplane. It's back in Africa, remember? We have to take an airplane and you have to fly in the air.
Yes, you have to wait.
Wait for what?
You wait for flying airplane.
Yes, we fly in the airplane. The thing is that they are so obsessed with the black car, and they want us to take the black car. So Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting adventure. But right now, let me give birth first. So let's go, guys. I'm feeling great in this pregnancy. Now we are leaving the hospital. Hey guys, it's another day. We are on our way to a doctor's appointment. This time it's a full scan of the baby at 32 weeks. Just like so that we make sure that everything is fine and all that stuff. And here we are with the family. And Michael asked for the window to be open because for some reason he wants to be having some fresh air. So join us. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm hoping that we have some good news, but you know what, at this point we prepare for everything. So join us.
So my wife is cooking one of her favorite dishes. Looking good.
It's coming well, and it's on my cookbook too. So if you want to support my channel or you want to support me, buy my cookbook. It's an e-cookbook, so this is one of the things that is on the cookbook.
I'm so hungry.
You're so, I know, my love, baby. I know.
You want some meat?
This one is time to be as fast
Yeah, meat.
Want some stew?
Yeah.
You want some samp?
Yeah.
Creamy samp? Alright.
This is the end product. For those who don't know, samp is just crushed corn. So I cooked it, but I made it creamy. And then this is creamy samp. And then with some meat, barbecue stew. So you guys, we just finished eating. The meal was amazing, but Michael was shocked. Michael did not eat. It was Michael's first time, but everyone ate their meal. And now we're here and I'm just catching up on some of the YouTubers that I like. And guys, I was just talking to my husband about so my husband and I were having a conversation about, okay, this time I'm calling all the women. Let's just call the women, especially the women that have wisdom. So I was just talking to my husband about how I'm watching a lot of marriages break down. Like people are divorcing left, right, and center. Not only are people divorcing, there's a lot of pandemic of singleness. Let me know if you're single or let me know all the stuff. And I was really asking my husband that this is a very sad situation. And one of my favorite YouTuber, one of the YouTubers that I watch, she divorced. I like to watch her just like that. But she's suffering a lot with a lot of stuff, mental problems and stuff like that. But the husband cheated on her. So anyways, I'm asking my husband right now, I want all wisdom. Women that have daughters, or even you as a lady, tell me. I was asking my husband, like, in today's world, I was asking him, like, how can women meet people like you? Like, if you guys don't know, my husband is exactly that. What you see on my videos is not for the camera. What you see, my husband really is a very mindful person. He's like loving everything and all stuff like that. And he commits to his family. Like, I ask him, where are men like you? And how, if we have a daughter, how do you prepare them to that world and to really like meet the right person that is not addicted to video games? Oh my goodness, my kids, they better not playing any video games when they get married. Even now, I would not want a man that is just in the living room and just playing video games. Guys, can mommy talk please? Anyways, how do you find a man that is really committed to his family, and not only committed to his family, committed to his girlfriend or to his fiance and eventually to the wife? How do you find a man that is not into video games or is not a too much workaholic that they don't spend the time, or is not too much someone that is like just like someone that is into pornography or something like that? What do you teach your child? As a dad, I was asking him, what if we had a daughter? What would you do to prepare her? Because one thing that I'm noticing is that a lot of girls are really suffering to find men that is manly like my husband. And some of you may say, well, your husband is a lot more mature than life, but he's always been like this. And how do you find someone that is genuinely gonna put his all to his family? So I was just like sad about that topic. Like, why do we have all this? Is it because of the girl's fault, or is it because of the man's fault, or it's because of the principles that we are brought in. For example, feminism. I don't consider myself a feminist, especially a feminist in the terms of today. I really believe that men and women are different in the sense that they are different. Physical strength, they are different. Mental strength, they are different. Everywhere they are different. But it does not necessarily mean that they are of lower status in God's eyes. I believe that in God's eyes we are equal if we serve the Lord right. But I don't believe that in the sense of the world I can assume to take the bad news like my husband would. My husband could be strong, comforting me, and I could be crying. I mean, that's just the reality. What is going on? What happened again? Caleb, say something to Mikey. So I was just thinking about that. Like, what is going on? Like, why do these women, beautiful women, just like model women, that are just seeking that, and do they go to the wrong people? Like, what is going on? And it reminded me of one verse in the Bible where actually talks about, let me look for that verse in the Bible. Yeah, it's one of the prophecies about woman who be just saying to a man, let me just have your name, something like that. And I even see that today. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we'll eat our bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. It's always like the wretched woman, it's a wretched thing. And I was asking him, why are women, it's a sad situation, you guys. It's a very sad and unfortunate situation. Let me know if you are married to the best husband that takes care of you and stuff, or let me know if you are on the single side, or if you are divorced. This is not in any way to judge anybody. And I know that someone may say, well, it was my husband's fault, it was this fault. I mean, I know there's always 2 sides of the story, but one thing I see, our girls are really struggling to find their better half. Our women are struggling to find someone compatible for them, and sometimes they will try to work their butt off and really try to make this man happy, and the man will just be a sloth, just like, anyways, a man that plays video games all day long, that man is a no. A man should not be spending time playing video games. If anything, get another job or something like that. I mean, that's just an unpopular opinion, but just like that kind of life, how do you get such a man that really this is why my husband, people say I praise him a lot. I told him, I said, honey, if there's one thing I want you to train your boys, is for them to treat their wives the same way you treat me. I said, if we can just train these boys to be like that, you would have left me a legacy that the girl that's gonna meet them, she will know that this is the kind of man that I want. Because for me, it's such a sad situation, because I know that relationships or marriage don't define a woman. I know that for sure. But I know that there comes an age in life where you want to have a companion. I mean, not everyone, but 90% of the women do. There comes an age where you don't want to be a single parent, where you want to be there with your spouse and your children. And if they die, that's another case. I know that those situations happen too. But what I'm talking about is a man that is actually just not caring, or you think you met the rightful one, and then from there as time goes on, they show how slothful they are. And where are the ethical men that want to work? Where are the men that are like that? So it is kind of thing that came to my mind today, and I just had to let it out of my chest. And I want insight from women, insight from single people like you, if you're watching, or married people like you, or divorced people like you. Where can we get better in this situation? Because it looks like in the future we're gonna have a lot of single people, single girls, and not only single girls, broken girls suffering from mental health, because it's so hard for them. A woman, so my camera decided to heat up when I was talking about this, that a woman is okay, I know people don't understand this, that a woman and the man are not the same. They don't process things the same. They're very different. As the Bible will describe a woman is a weaker vessel. And So I see that breakdown a lot, this women breaking down and stuff like that. So if you're that woman, by the way, that is really struggling, and you try by all means, you think you're doing everything right, you're not finding the right person, I'll say, or not the right person, or even the right space, like in the right mental space. For me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm someone that does not believe that I'm just here and to live. I believe that my life has a purpose, whether it's purpose through preaching the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, or just living. This is why people will say, no, you don't have legs, how do you find the joy? I always say this, for me it was God. How I found my husband, everyone that knew me before I found my husband, is that I was looking exactly what I got. For me, it was not about money. It was not about...
Mommy, this feels camera.
Okay, mommy's almost done with her auntie, and then after that she's coming to play with you outside. Okay, give me 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. Where's daddy? Go and ask daddy.
Daddy.
So, and when I found that, for me, when it comes to a man, I have a lot of different opinions to what people put out there. For example, people may be, for me it was more like, is he spiritually where I want him to be? For me, I wanted a man that loves the Bible, that reads the Bible. I don't care about age. I do not care about money, because I believe that the one that giveth good things is God. He can give you good things any time of the day. He can make you wealthy. I mean, God has blessed us more abundantly than we have ever even asked for. Like, this is God. But I know, for me, I know him. Like, when I say I know him, not I know him as like God is gonna provide. I've tasted and seen how good the Lord is. You know where that verse says, oh, taste and see how good the Lord is. Let me not butcher that verse. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Like, for me, I've experienced that, and I believe that in all points of life is the same way. So I pray that firstly, I want to emphasize, a lot of you guys, please let me know how you're dealing with everything. But I'm just hoping that this was kind of like I hope this conversation will go on in the comments, because I really want to hear from you guys. But what I can say is that trusting God is the way for me, and it had always been, who cares about money? Who cares about career? Who cares about all this stuff? That's kind of where I am. I'm more like, what I care is about what Christ thinks. And yeah, so that's one thing that came to my mind today, and I wanted to think about it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And by the way, the test went well. The baby's fine, the baby has legs, the baby has arms, the baby is good. So I hope I forgot to update you on that one. Bye guys.